how to run your own online coaching business. That's what we're going to discover in today's video. Now, thinking about running your own online business, you might go, wait a second, this is a little bit complex. But what we're going to do in reality is break it down into 3 key pillars that if you follow, it makes it very simple to set you up for success as an online coach. I'm Andy Griffith. I'm the co-founder of Movement Formula. It's an all-in-one business coaching platform designed to radically simplify how online coaches do business. So in this video, the first pillar, it's actually going to help you generate your sales on autopilot, while the second pillar is going to maximize your time. Who doesn't want more time, right? And the third pillar, it's going to reduce the noise and chaos and give you massive clarity on how you're going to run and operate your business. So the first pillar you need to run your own online coaching business is a way to generate sales online, right? To get an exchange for the value you deliver to have that transaction happen. And the way to do that is with funnels. It's going to automate your delivery of your coaching programs, your packages, your calls with people. And what's interesting about funnels, because a lot of times people get this confused with websites. Websites and funnels are both website pages, right? But whereas a website, it's very choose your own adventure. People can click all over the place and get lost. Whereas a funnel is a very binary path. And what I mean by binary is it's yes or no to move forward. Yes to move forward, no to leave. So how they work and maximize your impact is knowing the target audience that you serve, right? Understanding who do you serve as an online coach, then using the right funnel in front of the right audience. And then with that, that's how you can deliver your challenges, your courses, and your calls to them. Do you have a funnel in place right now for your business? Are you using a website, or perhaps a mixture of both? Let us know down in the comments if you're using either or both of them. And if you understand now what the difference when you think website versus funnel, right? You got choose your own adventure website or binary path funnel. One way to move forward. That's why funnels deliver a higher return on value, because when it's in front of the right audience, more people move forward with it, whereas a website, they tend to get lost in your website. Now, a second pillar you need for running your own online coaching business is a way to maximize your time, right? Especially if you're just starting out and building your business, you might be an army of one, and you need to maximize as much time as possible. And a way to do that is using a booking calendar, because we only have 24 hours in a day. And by spending time up front setting up a booking calendar, you're going to reduce a lot of that back and forth messaging of like, can we meet this day or this day or this time? What about this? Instead, you send people, all of them, the same links to book time with you that you have in advance, pre-chosen when to be available. And the beauty of booking calendars is you can sync them with your own personal calendar. So then that way, if you are busy doing a live event, right, because we have lives too, it'll know not to book people on that time. And so again, it's going to maximize your time where you don't have to figure out what's the best time for everybody. Instead, professionally, you get to place yourself and go, here's a link to my calendar, book your time with me there. And then using a system, it can automate the follow-up with telling them when to be on the call and letting you know when the call's starting. A cool feature about that too is essentially it creates a barrier to you, right? Instead of having a lot of back and forth conversation, there's now a barrier where it's like, sure, I'd love to talk. Here's the thing on my calendar, book a time with me. And depending what that time is, it might cost to book that time with you, or you might have very limited time for free. So you get to draw kind of that line in the sand of how much access they can get to you by professionally positioning yourself, sending them a link to book on your booking calendar. So I'm curious, do you currently have a booking calendar for your coaching business? And if so, let us know down in the comments. And if so, which platform are you using? There are multiple ones out there. If you stay in the video, I'll actually talk about one that you can actually start for absolutely free that has that included. But I'm just curious, are you using a booking calendar, or do you find yourself spending a lot of back and forth time trying to figure out what's the best time between y'all? Now, the third pillar you need for running your own coaching business is a way to reduce that noise and give clarity, get rid of the chaos, right? Sign me up, right? Essentially what it is, a lot of times people can call this a CRM, a customer relation management system. It's a CRM is the acronym for that, but it's a way of keeping all the information that you have on your clients centralized in one place, so it's easy access for you. And then that way, instead of you trying to memorize all the things about all people you serve or hunting around in various files, pieces of papers, and notes, you keep everything very centralized where you have notes on your calls from your clients and insights about them, so you don't have to memorize all this information. Instead, you take a few moments after your calls to log the information, and then later on, before you get on a call with your client, you can do a quick review. It's the same things like doctors do. You don't think before they enter the room they haven't pre-read the information about you, or while they're talking to you, nowadays they usually have a screen in front of them. They don't have a profile of you that's up in front of them as they're talking with you. It's the same thing being applied for online coaching, is having a CRM so you can, again, keep the notes from having to bog down your head, and you can review it for the feedback so you can actually ask those really targeted follow-up questions on those next calls without being worried or bogged down trying to remember what you need to ask them. Instead, you've got the notes readily available. So I'm curious, do you actually have a way that you keep notes on your clients right now? Is there a system or process that you have? If so, comment down in the comments to let us know, like, how do you keep organized with all of your clients that you serve, right? Or is it a bunch of Word files? Is it in Google Drive docs? Or do you have an actual CRM system, like one I'll talk about later on in the video, that actually can do all of that for you? I'm just curious because there's multiple ways to get there. What way do you get there? So what we do at Movement Formula is we actually provide online coaches with a simple, all-in-one business coaching platform. It radically simplifies how they do business. So instead of them having to log into a bunch of different softwares to do the things they need to do as a coach, they have one dashboard to run it all. To run, like we talked about in this video, their funnels, their booking calendars, their CRM, their email marketing. It also houses their courses and much, much more. Too much that I'm not going to explain in this video, but we are actually giving away free access to it right now. You can sign up at movementformula.com and get complete 100% free access. Give it for a test drive and see how we can simplify the way that you do business. And actually what we're very passionate about is helping you build the movement you're meant to lead. By instead of you being bogged down by tech, you can radically simplify how you operate and stay in your zone of genius, coaching the clients and delivering the impact you're meant to do into the lives of those that you can reach. So with that, if you've liked this video and gotten value, take just a few seconds, click the subscribe button. We've got more videos coming out, plus a whole library of videos we've already released. By clicking subscribe, you're going to get access to those as we release them, so you won't be misinformed. You won't miss out on those future videos that we have released. And again, it lets us know that we're delivering value to you. And another way to let us know that you got value is click the like button. When we see those likes, we start to notice which videos are resonating with online coaches most, and we can make more videos based around those topics within the space of building your online coaching business.